This is my AC vent housing underneath the dash. So I had to reconstruct this side, and then after this I'll be making a fitting that will bolt onto these bolts here that will insert to the inside of my dash. That will be in the shape of this here. That will be a piece of ABS or MDF that will bolt onto the dash that will fit inside the dash to make an airtight seal that the AC unit pieces, which is this one here, will lay on this with this new seal. See this old seal here? Will lay onto this, and that will give you your AC vent seal and your defrost vents. And I've cut this vent off, so all my air will be blowing through the top two vents in the center of the dash, and the one all the way over to the right passenger side. Other than that, the heater will be blowing through the defrost vents and in the middle of the seat and in the middle of the dash. But it's gonna take a fucking genius to hook this fucking AC up. I'm gonna be able to mount this stuff and make the mount for it. And this again is the Chucky build, so I'm coming up with some scarring on this fabrication here to give it some character. It's gonna be black dash. I just finished up fiberglass and work on this inner fender wheel. Get this bolt repaired, bolt hole repaired. I took the metal inner fender wheels plates off. I got those drilled. So I can reinsert them. These are getting bed lined. I got them drilled. I don't know where I put them at. I put them over here. So I got them drilled out and removed. They're just held in by 3 staples. So where the staples was, I pretty much drilled out a bolt size hole that I can put a bolt and a washer to. And these will get powder coated white. Those will get sprayed with bed liner, sanded down, reshaping. The holes will get hit with a deburr. Everything will get shaped in fiberglass over the ones that need it. That was the worst one there. And then this will get all cleaned off, sandblasted, and powder coated gloss white. But what I mean by that is, deburring these holes, and then deburring the holes, and then places that heated up from removing this with a damn, and I just noticed this right here. So I just noticed this damage here on this, so I have to fiberglass that crack. But using a grinder to cut these fender bolts off, where the heads was stripped out, they melted the plastic around here, so all that's got to be sanded down and re-fiberglassed. That was using a grinder on that. Got that done. And also going to start on, I fiberglassed this backside of the visors. So I'll flip it over, I'll lay my mirror, I'll put my Chevy symbol, fiberglass everything down, fiberglass it, get it all sanded with some really fine grit so the fiberglass don't have any bubbles in it. Here's my Chevy symbol. So I'll be throwing these about right there, or actually right here on both of these, with the mirrors, and then these will get textured paint. So that'll be going on with that. and did that. And then I'm finishing the AC vent, and I'm redoing these side fender extensions where the bolts, I will completely be fiberglass in these because they're just flimsy plastic, all misshapen. So I had them in a good shape at first, and they just been sitting around, so they lost their shape again. So I have to reform these and then completely fiberglass them to where they're solid and they still match up on the fenders. So that's 3 projects. I got 4 projects I'm trying to do all at the same time. Trying to clear a bunch of ground, and this has got to get fiberglassed. It's missing a crack right there. It's got to be able to seal up on there. So that's project, that project, and I just noticed that is completely broken right there. There's some sort of hole there, but that thing is completely separated, so that has to be refiberglassed. That one was in the worst shape, but now it's in the best shape since I noticed that. And this right here was missing quite a big chunk. So all that has to get reformed, shaped down, and then sanded. And then all this old paint off and then fiberglassed. Holes have to be re-drilled on it. So it's solid now, right where I want it. So stay tuned.